Welcome to Mackenzie Creations. In this video, we are going to make up a card using Diamond Press. I purchased these angel stickers from HSN. I think it was in the month of July when they had Christmas in July. And I was supposed to get started on my Christmas cards and never did. So I want to go ahead and get started with my card. And these right here can be your focal point of the card. So it'll be fairly easy to put our card together. So you get 2 pages of stickers right here. And so I'll start with making a card, and you can also make tags up with these, just a lot of different things. These are so pretty. So I also grabbed some Christmas paper, and these are from Recollections from last year. So the designs are on the front right here. And then these are more like a mail type of design. And then I pulled out this pretty gold that I thought would go with my angel stickers. So I think I'll use a 5x7 card base, and I'll just go through my papers right here, pick out what I want, and I'll be back. Okay, I am back. And so from this little 6x6 paper pad, I picked out this paper right here with the ornaments. And then from this larger paper pack right here, I picked out this paper. I wanted some subtle colors because I think the angels are the focal point. And so I also picked out this Spellbinder paper right here. And this comes from Spellbinder's Gold Assorted Pack. And it's the Pearl Metallic, which is right here. And then I have 2 5x7 card bases because we're going to make up 2 cards. So I'm going to get my layers cut out and I'll be right back. Okay, I am back. So I have my base cards right here, and this is 5x7. And then I cut the layers out 1/4 of an inch shorter. And then for these, 1/4 of an inch shorter from here. And so this was a 6x6 paper. So actually it's a little bit smaller, but that's okay because I have some base dies that I'm going to use that are different shapes. So let's just start getting these layers glued down. And I have these pre-scored card bases that I picked up from Amazon. And so those are nice to have. Okay, so both of my layers I cut out in gold. And so the front and the back of this is gold, which is nice. So it looks to be the same. And I was looking for my Spellbinders. I had some precision layers because my guillotine doesn't cut straight sometimes. And I have another one. I just need to get my craft room together and get everything set up nicely. But I'll just go ahead and use this for now. It makes a difference to be organized. It seems like every time I come down here and craft, I have stuff everywhere and it's just hard to find stuff. And the next time this Spellbinder paper go on sale, I'm going to pick up another pack because I had to use 2 sheets of my Pearl Metallic, and you only get a few sheets in a pack. So the next time that goes on sale, I'll pick another pack up. Okay, so we'll get this second layer glued down. And I'm using Kaleo glue from Crafter's Companion. And I just love this glue for my layers because it gives you time to maneuver this around. I'm not really good with the tape runners because you have to be precise. Because once you stick it down, that's it. Okay, so I'm going to let this set for a few seconds and I'll be right back. Okay, I am back. And while these continue to dry, I pulled out some Spellbinders. And this is called Notch Corner Frames. So I think I'll cut this paper out using this die right here. And let me see which size I want to use. Okay, I think I'll go with this biggest size right here, and I'll try to capture, you know, as many Christmas ornaments as I can. So it is sharp side down for your dies. And then, and for this paper right here, I'm going to use the Spellbinders Perfect Touch Arches and Tag. This die right here kind of reminds me of a window. You're looking out at the snow. So I think I'll cut it out in this biggest die as well. So I'll put this sharp side down. And then for this one, I will tape this down. Just because I'm trying to capture the ornaments and I don't want it to move. So I have this little Spellbinder tape. It came in a bundle. I think when I went to a stamp class, this was part of the bundle. Okay, and then this one, I don't have to tape down. And I think I'll try my Diamond Press, the Grand Marquis, the big machine. So let me just move this out the way. Bring this over a little bit. I was so excited to pick up this machine. For the larger dies, I was normally using my electric machine. I have an Anna Griffin Empress machine. And then I also have the Crafter's Companion Gemini, which I never use. But I love the Diamond Press Marquis, so I was really excited when they came out with this. Okay. Then I'm going to run my second die through. I probably should have taped this down just because it's so close to the paper, but that's okay. We'll just run it through. Okay, so I'm going to get this out the way. It's cut out very nice. And then here's the first one I cut out. So I do have tape on here, so I want to try to be careful when I lift this up. Okay, here we go. So that came out nice. Okay, so I brought my card bases back. So I'm just gonna layer these down. And before I glue it down, I just want to get everything positioned on my card to make sure it makes sense. So let's see what angel we want to pick out. I like this angel right here. So I'm going to turn this over because it's a sticker and I don't want to stick it down yet. And then for this one, I'll use this cute angel. And I like that Diamond Press gave you 2 sheets of the angels. Okay, so I'll put this down right here. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to go through some of my Anna Griffin boxes that I have and try to pick out some sentiments, because she has some nice sentiments. And I have Christmas boxes from a few years back. So I'll be right back. Okay, I just wanted to pop back on really quick. This is the Anna Griffin Christmas box, and I think this is one of the first ones that she came out with a few years back. She doesn't even make these boxes anymore. I think now they're coming in a pouch. So I didn't get the new one this year. This is from a few years back when they first came out. And I still have a ton of stuff in here. So I have pulled these out. And so I'm going to get my sentiment from here. But just look at all this stuff. So I need to make up some cards using this set. So it's my goal to get some cards made up for like the veterans and maybe skilled nursing facilities. So I really need to get going with my card making. So I'm going to pick out a sentiment real quick and I'll be back. Okay, I am back. So I picked out my 2 sentiments right here. And so I'll go ahead and start getting my layers glued down. Let me find my other glue. So I have the Bearly Art Precision Craft Glue in here. So I'll use this to put down these layers. And so I normally wait to the last minute to get things started. So I am so happy to start now. So I'm just trying to get this straight. Okay, and then next I'll get this layer glued down. This year has went by so quick, so Christmas will be here before you know it. Just in a few months. Okay, so next I'm just going to get my angels glued down. And these are stickers, so you're just literally sticking it on your card. And then I think these Anna Griffin sentiments are stickers as well. So let me see. Yeah, it's been a few years since I used this, but these are stickers as well. Okay, and then I'll do the same for this card. I think I'll center her in the middle. Then have my sentiment down here. I hope Diamond Press bring these back. I don't know if they're going to get any more for this year, but these are really nice. Okay, I'm just trying to see if this sticker is centered enough. So I'll go ahead, So my cards are done. I think I'm going to get a few rhinestones or pearls, put a few on here, and then I'll be back with the final look of the cards. Okay, I am back with the final look of the cards. And so these came out so cute. This is a 5x7 card base. And then I added the gold layer from Spellbinders. And then this dome shape I cut out using the Spellbinder die, along with this paper for Recollections. And then the centerpiece here is the Diamond Press Angels. And then I added a sentiment on here, Peace on Earth. And that's from my Anna Griffin Christmas box. And then I just added some pearls on here. So I think this came out really nice. And then for this card, I added the gold and the green pearls on here. And I put them at the top because there was a little circle in the paper from when I tore it out of my paper pad. So I just covered it up with the pearls. And then again, I have a 5x7 card base with the gold layer and then the paper from Recollections right here. And then I also cut this paper out using one of my Spellbinder dies. And then I added this cute angel right here. She's reading a book or the Bible. And then the sentiment here is from Anna Griffin Christmas box. And it says warm wishes. So yeah, I'm happy how the cards came out. Take care and see you in the next video.